So today is a day of what we know as North India's Dashera. Here it is known as Vijayadashami. Some people meditate on some Devi's pastime, okay? But we'll focus on Vishnu's pastime, Lord Rama's pastime. So this chapter, we'll just briefly read something from this chapter from Lord Rama's pastime. How Lord Ramachandra appeared in the dynasty of Maharaj Khatwanga. It also describes the Lord's activities, telling how he killed Ravana and returned to Ayodhya, the capital of his kingdom. The son of Maharaj Khatwanga was Dirghabahu and his son was Raghu. Therefore he is called Raghupati, Raghava. The son of Raghu was Aja, and the son of Aja was Dasharatha, and the son of Dasharatha was Lord Ramachandra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. When Lord descended into this world in his full quadruple expansions, Ramachandra, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrugna, great sages like Valmiki, who were actually in knowledge of the Absolute Truth, describe a transcendental pastime. Srila Shukadeva Goswami described these pastimes in brief. Lord Ramachandra went with Vishwamitra and killed Rakshasas like Maricha, and after breaking the stout and strong bow known as Haradhanu, the Lord married Mother Sita and cut down the prestige of Parashurama. These are all in summary. Vishwamitra took them to the forest, and then there was a big fight and so many demons were killed. And then the next was, there was a big bow he lifted to get the hand of Sita and cut down the prestige of Parashurama. When he came to know that he has broken that bow, he came to give a fight, challenge. He was defeated. To obey the order of his father, he entered the forest. And accompanied by Lakshmana and Sita, that we know, he was given the Vanvas for how many years? 14 years. And then he cut off the nose of Suparnaka. Suparnaka was Ravana's sister who wanted to forcefully marry Lord Rama or Lakshmana. And finally, when she tried to kill Sita, they cut off her nose. Correct? Lakshmana cut off her nose. And killed the associates of Ravana headed by Khara and Dushana. And this Khara and Dushana, they were the nearby present. There was a huge number of soldiers they had. And they were all killed very easily by Rama and Lakshmana. Ravana's kidnapping of Sita, the beginning of the demon's misfortune. He heard from his sister how beautiful Sita is. Actually, his sister used him. Somebody was very nicely symbolizing is that we are also Kali Yuga like that only. Because all the media acts like Suparnaka, tries to incite us. And then when we do some bad activity, newspaper will come. He murdered, he did that, he raped. Arey Baba, but media itself acts like Suparnaka. Basically, as she knew the weakness of the brother and she wanted to take a revenge. So she described and she said, Sita is so beautiful. And he ran. So similarly, media also does same thing with us, keep as like Suparnaka's role. See the beginning of the demon's misfortune. He got trapped, and he actually he did not get real Sita. What he got was duplicate Sita. He can't even see real Sita. Forget about touching. When Maricha was not killed. In fact, he was actually chased away. Other associates were killed. And so the Maricha came now ordered by Ravana, and Prabhupada gives a very nice instance here. Is that Maricha knew that, or we say Maricha or sometimes Marichi, Maricha always. Maricha knew that, if I follow Ravana, then Lord Rama will kill me. If I don't follow him, he will kill me. Better Lord Rama kill me. That he had a big doubt. And it's very difficult. Ravana was very powerful. He came to him, you have to do this. You have to become a deer and you have to run and Lord Rama will kill you. He said, he had a thought, what to do. If I don't do anything, this fellow will kill me. If I do this, Lord Rama will kill me. Better die in the hands of Lord Rama, because he had seen his powers already. The better die in his hands anyway, it's good. So like that, something like that. So or we thought or not, but it was more auspicious for him to die in the hands of Lord Rama than being butchered by Ravana. So, ठीक. Maricha is in the form of the golden deer, that's for the whole trick. Lord Ramachandra went to bring the deer to please Sita Devi, but in the meantime, Ravana took advantage of Lord's absence to kidnap her. When Sita Devi was kidnapped, Lord Ramachandra, accompanied by Lakshmana, you know that thing what happened? The Maricha, when dying, could imitate the sound exactly of Lord Rama, and he said, Lakshmana, please come, I am in danger. And he didn't want to leave her because he has to protect her. And he knew Lord Rama cannot be in any danger, this is some trick. But as it was to happen, Mother Sita said, no, you have to go. So therefore he paid the Lakshman Rekha anyway. Therefore we even have some, that for insects, no? That is called Lakshman Rekha they have made. The deer to please Sita Devi. For us, Lakshman Rekha is four regulated principle. That is the Lakshman Rekha. Don't cross. We are protected, you can stay peaceful. When to bring the deer to please Sita Devi, but in the meantime, Ravana took advantage of the Lord absence. The moment you say, no, I think I can break, Ravana or Maya will pick you up. Come. Very nice. Very nice. Ravana took advantage of the Lord absence to kidnap her. So many stories Ravana told her to come out. Correct? He said, I'll curse you, this, that. Big natak he made there. Because she didn't want to cross that. She was told not to cross that. But if he tries to put his leg inside, book, it will burn. So it became, no, one person has to come out. So finally, somehow. When Sita Devi was kidnapped, Lord Ramachandra, accompanied by Lakshmana, searched for her throughout the forest. In course of the search, they met Jatayu. And Jatayu had given a fight to Ravana. He was a big bird. Today we don't know about these words. Sometimes somebody is telling me, there is no mention of dinosaurs in the Vedic literatures. What is Jatayu then? Flying. They say, there were some flying dinosaurs. They got some fossil. What is Jatayu then, sir? A huge bird, not small, huge. Correct or not? There are many things. Like Krishna also in the well found that massive lizard. That is mentioned when Krishna pulled him out. They say your Vedic literature is a mistake. But they don't talk about dinosaurs. Now what are the lizard Krishna saw in that well, which was so huge? Correct? Krishna pulled him out. There are discussions. There is somebody has pulled out. Huge number of discussions. There were huge living entity. Now same word. Why we have to use the same word that you are using? We may not use the same word. We may say large lizard. We may say huge bird. That's okay. We may use symbol or something, but you can't use those analogies. Say it's not described. Jatayu, and then the Lord killed the demon Kabanda and commander Vali. He killed them, Vali. And the big story of Vali. Vali had stolen the wife of Sugriva, correct? They had an internal, some misunderstanding actually. And Vali became very angry at Sugriva. Vali was fighting with some demon, I think. And Sugriva thought it's all over, he died. So he closed the hole and came. And became the king. And Vali came out. And he said, what? You take over the kingdom? And he forcibly married his wife. Like that. So he was very aggrieved after having lost his wife. So he complained Lord Ramachandra. The big story, they say, why did Lord Rama kill Vali? Many people say it's a contradiction, he should not have killed. But the point is that he has, as a Kshatriya, right to hunt. Number one. Number two, he has a right to punish. As a king, he has a right to punish. First thing, Vali had done something wrong. In fact, Vali asked him before death, why did you do all this? Why did you kill me like this? He said, he gave him the answers. He was silent, correct. But some people use those instances to say, see, Lord Rama did that. Then the Lord killed the demon Kabanda and commander Vali and established a friendly relation with Sugriva. Correct? Sugriva was the one who had requested. And after organizing the military strength of the monkeys and going with them to the shores of the sea, Lord awaited the arrival of Samudra, the ocean personified. He wanted Samudra to give way, just like it gave way to Vasudeva when he crossed the river Yamuna to go to meet. Put the child Krishna in the lap of Yashoda. The Yamuna gave way. Similarly, Lord Rama wanted Samudra to give way, but Samudra was not listening only. Samudra did not come. The Lord Master of Samudra became angry, and then the Samudra came to the Lord with great haste and surrendered to him, wanting to help him in every way. So basically, Lord Rama did tapasya, fasted for some time and prayed to Samudra, ocean personified, to give way, and he didn't even listen. So then it just looked at the eyes at the Samudra, and the whole ocean was shaking, and all the fishes, everything, crocodiles were in a fearful condition just by looking, gaze. That's Lord eyes. He can destroy by seeing. And then Samudra came with all articles of worship and did puja for Lord Rama, and he said, "My Lord, for you don't need all this thing. Anyway, I have a request. You make a bridge on this thing. It will glorify you." So that's what was done now. The Samudra came with surrendered, wanting to help him in every. Lord then attempted to bridge the ocean, and with the help of advice of Vibhishana, he attacked Ravana's capital, Lanka. Okay, this became a historic thing, making a bridge on the ocean. Previously, the Hanuman, the eternal servant of the Lord, had set fire to Lanka, and now with the help of Lakshmana, forces of Ramachandra killed all the Rakshasa soldiers. And before going to Lanka, how they come to know she's in Lanka? Hanuman had heard from somebody, some brother of Jatayu. They got all the news, and he had gone. And then he had studied, met Sita also, and given her information, we are coming. And he got himself arrested, did huge disturbance in Lanka, burned the Lanka, correct? And he came back in brief. Personally killed Ravana, and now with the help of Lakshmana, the force of Ramachandra killed all the Rakshasa soldiers, and the Lord Ramachandra personally killed Ravana. Mandodari otherwise limited for Ravana. In accordance with Ramachandra's order, Vibhishana performed the funeral ceremony for all the dead in the family. Lord Ramachandra gave Vibhishana right to rule Lanka, and also granted him a long duration of life. And this Vibhishana was gifted this deity of Sri Lanka, which is that day. By the Lord. This deity was with Lord Ramachandra previously. He gifted to Vibhishana as a gift. And he was bringing it to Lanka. Some reason he kept it at Sri Lanka, some story. And that's where the temple was established. Correct? Vibhishana, and the Lord delivered Sita Devi from Ashoka forest and carried her in a flower aeroplane to his capital, Ayodhya. The Pushpa Vimana, actually that belonged to Kuvera, was stolen by Ravana. Finally, Lord Rama used it to come to Ayodhya and send it back to Kuvera. He said, "Take, it's yours." When you were received by his brother Bharata, when Lord Ramachandra entered Ayodhya, Bharata brought his wooden shoes, and Vibhishana and Sugriva held a whisk and a fan. Hanuman carried an umbrella, and Shatrughna carried the Lord's bow and 2 quivers. And Sita Devi carried a water pot containing water from the holy places. I remember when we were small in our locality, every locality, I don't know, today it is not there. Small, every locality, the Ramayana used to be enacted. Like you have Yakshagana, not like Yakshagana properly. And some elder children from our locality, somebody will become Rama and somebody will become Lakshmana. People used to generously donate for that. And we used to whole watch that. It used to be, everybody used to sit and watch that in the evening. And this is just 20 years ago. Today 20 years is all gone, no? Correct? They'll sit and watch in the TV one cartoon. That was a cartoon. And after Lord Ramachandra, accompanied by Sugriva and Lakshmana, Mother Sita Devi, met all the relatives. The great sage Vashishta enthroned him as a king. Okay? This is the Diwali when he came back. Correct? 20 days time he took to come from Lanka to Diwali was celebrated, Dashera. There 20-day gap between Ravana being killed and Lord Rama coming to Ayodhya. Correct? It's not that the travel time, because he came Pushyamana and Puk. He enthroned Vibhishana and all the ceremonies, it took some time. The chapter ends because Vibhishana requested him for stay for some time. The chapter ends with a short description Lord Ramachandra's rule in Ayodhya. Okay. And now there are some prayers to Lord Rama. We'll read the prayers. To keep the promise of his father intact, Lord Ramachandra immediately gave up the position of the king and, accompanied by his wife Sita, Mother Sita, wandered from one forest to another on his lotus foot, which was so delicate that they were unable to bear even the touch of Sita's palm. The Lord was also accompanied by Hanuman or other monkey, Sugriva, king of the monkeys, and by his own younger brother, Lord Lakshmana, both of whom gave him relief from the fatigue of wandering in the forest. Having cut off the nose and ears of Suparnaka, then disfiguring her, the Lord was separated from Mother Sita. He therefore became angry, moving his eyebrows and thus frightening the ocean, who then allowed the Lord to construct a bridge to cross the ocean. Subsequently, the Lord entered the kingdom of Ravana to kill him, like a fire devouring a forest. May that Supreme Lord Ramachandra give us all protection. Okay? So, this is a summary of Ramayana over. In the arena of sacrifice performed by Vishwamitra, Lord Ramachandra, king of Ayodhya, killed many demons, Rakshas and uncivilized men who wandered in the night in the mode of darkness. May Lord Ramachandra, who killed these demons in the presence of Lakshmana, be kind enough to give us protection. Srila Prabhupada ki, Ramachandra ki.